Peak releases new update for September 2025. Game developer Aggro Crab released patch 1.28 for the co-op climbing game Peak on September 9, 2025. The update introduces a new color blindness mode and includes several balance adjustments and bug fixes. Following the release of Peak's first major update, dubbed Mesa, last month, Aggro Crab has now issued patch 1.28 for the game. The highlight of patch 1.28 is the introduction of a color blindness mode, a feature Peak players have been asking for since launch. Tornadoes. Developers adjusted the tornado environmental hazard by reducing the time before the first one appears and increasing the interval between spawns. Tornado Hell. The game's toughest biome variant will now appear less frequently. Nest eggs. The weight of these items has been adjusted. Backpacks. New physics were implemented to reduce instances of players losing their backpacks. This new setting adds patterns to Peak's colored berries, making them easier to distinguish for players with different types of color blindness. Collecting resources and keeping track of items is essential during climbs in Peak, so the addition of the color blindness mode makes a significant difference in accessibility. The patch also addressed several issues experienced by players, including an issue that prevented players from earning the Endurance Badge, a rare bug that could cause the game to freeze if a player was caught in a tornado, pathfinding quirks with a Scoutmaster NPC, audio volume issues with the Magic Bugle and Scoutmaster's Bugle. Peak Update 1.28, a full patch notes. Features. Color Blindness Mode adds patterns to differently colored berries to further differentiate them. Balance. Reduced the maximum time before the first tornado can spawn. Slightly increased the minimum time before a tornado can spawn again. Slightly reduced the commonness of the Tornado Hell biome variant. It is now way less likely that the maze is blocked after entering the tomb. Nest eggs now weigh more to match the weight of the egg inside. Major fixes. Fixed an issue where players would be unable to obtain the Endurance Badge. Fixed an issue where the Scoutmaster couldn't climb walls. This went unnoticed for a while because he can jump pretty high, but now he should be even scarier. Fixed an issue where scrolls and bananas and other objects that change form when used would drop the new item instead of putting it in your hands. Fixed a potential issue where playing a vanilla game after previously having visual mods installed, or playing with a modded player while not having their same mods installed, could cause a variety of visual and functionality issues. This could include, but was not limited to, players permanently showing up as a default skin in the endgame screen even if not wearing modded cosmetics, as well as the endgame report breaking entirely and preventing certain achievements from being obtained. Fixed an issue where, rarely, getting caught in a tornado would cause the game to freeze on the loading screen upon failing a run. Backpack has new physics that should prevent more cases where people would lose their backpack. Minor fixes. Fixed an issue where the Magic Bugle and Scoutmaster's Bugle play at a strangely low volume. The guidebook renders at a higher resolution if you set the render scale to low. Fixed an issue where placing a scout cannon atop a jellyfish could cause a softlock. A missing treetop has been added to a branch on the giant tree. Removed the annoying flicker on the endgame countdown. Removed Scoutmaster grain effect in photosensitive mode. Rainbow Stamina Bar is now slower in photosensitive mode. Fixed an issue where it said move instead of interact on a prompt in the controls page.